So what I did was I went to the theater and saw A Quiet Place day one.
Ooh, A Quiet Place day one. All right.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, look, we've already had two A Quiet Place so this
Were they just A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place too?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
A Quieter Place?
No, that's rude. Don't say that. So this is a little different because it's not, Emily Blunt and family. It's all very separate. We're now back at the beginning, day one, when it happened.
Day one. Well, wait, what was Quiet Place 2? Because that was a prequel, right? Was that not the day one prequel?
It was not a prequel.
Oh, I thought it was. I remember that there were like flashback scenes in the trailer, so it wasn't.
That might have been just because of John Krasinski. But I believe, having not seen it recently and not looked this up, that it is not a prequel in any way.
So I'm wrong.
Well, I could also be wrong. Anyway, this is strictly a prequel and also goes before day one, I believe.
Pre-day one.
A lot of things might have happened on day one if actually all of that was day one. That might be true. That's interesting. We got maybe, 6 hours of that day, collapsed down. Anyway, so Lupita Nyong'o is so good. And then we have she makes a friend eventually that she doesn't really want to make. She has a lot of people that she doesn't want to be friends with because she is sick in this movie.
Sick, like ill, you mean?
Ill.
Ill?
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's kind of part of the setup of the character, which makes a lot of sense, and it kind of gives you a different perspective. She's not exactly trying to survive in the same way that a normal person might. So brings a different perspective to her journey. So anyway, this guy ends up basically following her like, well, you kind of have it figured out. I don't know what to do, and I'm scared. Joseph Quinn, who we know from Stranger Things. It's a different kind of apocalypse movie because they're not trying to survive in the normal way. They're like on this side mission that has nothing to do with like, well, that's not going to get you the rest of your life safe. What are you doing?
Interesting.
Yeah. So in the end, the one of them who isn't terminally ill does move towards things that will keep him alive. So that's good. But otherwise, it's really good. It's kind of a fun, not on a main storyline, just a whole side mission of a movie.
Do you need to watch 1 and 2 of Quiet Place to watch this one?
Not really. You're going to understand slightly more, but they explain the way the monsters work and what's happening in this world. And so you get it all. I had forgotten because it had been so long since I'd seen Quiet Place 2. They run into a character there, Djimon Hounsou's character, and he's in this one. And it's where,
oh, really?
Yeah, so kind of
his origin story.
Yeah, a little bit, which they're not like focusing on, and they don't fully connect all the dots, but they give you enough to like, oh, okay, you're seeing how because he's in the same place as Lupita at the very beginning, and then, kind of his first reactions and like first movements, and then you lose him for a little while, and then you pick up again and like, oh, well, that could get you where we see you in a different movie. So that was pretty interesting.
Nice. I love him.
And
He's
John
so great.
Krasinski and then Emily Blunt are not in this one.
Not one little bit.
Okay.
Not even a teeny bit. Did he direct it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
not even like, 10-year-old versions of them, like young versions of them.
It's not a prequel like that. It's not, whatever. They're the same age as they would be. But no, I don't know the exact story, but apparently he did get story by credit. So he worked with the guy who directed it and wrote it on the story, who he then took and made the screenplay of it, Michael Sarnoski, who's made a couple other movies. So the one thing I didn't realize, and I'm admitting it.
Admitting? Oh, wow, okay.
There's a cat in this movie that plays a exceptionally large part.
The cat?
Cat.
Okay.
Who is named Frodo. And guess what Lupita kind of goes by, though you don't hear it very much? Sam.
That's pretty funny.
So
okay.
Sam and Frodo, apparently.
I didn't know about what the cat connection was, but I did see some interviews. I'm like, they have a cat, and they're interviewing the cat, and that interview's over. They didn't get any answers from the cat. All right, it is a quiet place, though. That made sense. Cat was not very talkative.
The cat did an incredible job. At the beginning, when life is slightly normal, it is on a leash, but whatever.
The cat is on a leash? Okay.
People do that, Catherine.
I know. People do that.
This is in New York City, so actually, if the cat's going to go outside, good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is apparently played by two cats, Nico and Schnitzel.
Aw, Nico and Schnitzel, that's so cute. Although it does remind me that there was a significant cat in Ripley that was just like sitting in the whatever, not hotel, but like at the apartment building. And they would just take shots of this cat looking at the elevator and watching him walk through the hall, like whatever.
This is a much more active
An active cat. Got it. Okay.
That was definitely like, the B unit guy. Well, I got 17 hours of this cat footage. Are we going to use it?
Yeah,
No.
just cut that in.
Well, hold on. Maybe we could use it in this scene. Oh, that's a good use of my cat footage. Thank you.
Yeah, it was very arty cat footage. Okay, so this is an active cat. This cat is really involved in the story.
That's true.
Okay.
So there you go. That's the movie. You should go see it.